Deep Stone Crypt has 3 augments that are used throughout the raid: Scanner, Operator, and Suppression. This guide will show you what the Scanner augment is required for and how to use it throughout the entire raid. The Scanner augment allows you to see things that others cannot see, like which fuse or enemy you need to damage. These things will always show up bright yellow. The first time you will see the Scanner augment is in the security encounter. We also call this the fuse encounter in other videos. The Scanner augment will spawn in the dark room, usually somewhere on the right side of the room if you just enter from the light side. Look for the hacker vandal with the yellow scanner symbol above its head. Kill the vandal to drop the Scanner augment. Now you need to see which pads the operator downstairs needs to shoot. There are 5 pads on light side and 5 on dark side. We label them 1 to 5 starting from the stairwell going to the basement, but feel free to pick an orientation that works for you. You can label them L1 to 5 and R1 to 5, or dark 1 to 5 and light 1 to 5. This really comes down to preference with your team, and all that matters is the whole team is on the same page. Let's walk through the locations on dark side and light side. Here we have dark 1, dark 2, dark 3, and dark 4 and 5. On light side, we have light 1, light 2, light 3, and light 4 and 5. There will always be 2 pads lit up on each side. That means if you see dark 1 and 2 are lit up, you don't need to check the rest. There are 2 ways to run Scanner in this encounter. You can have one scanner do the entire upstairs portion, or you can pass Scanner through the terminal to have someone else pick it up and do the light side portion. We're going to show you how to have one scanner for the entire upstairs portion. With this strat, the operator does not go downstairs right away, but they hang with Scanner so they can let Scanner through to the light side. To be efficient, it makes sense to start looking for the lit up pads from dark 5 and heading towards dark 1, because you're going to go through the doorway at the back to get to the light side. Look for the yellow lit up pads and let your operator know which ones they need to shoot. When you're done with dark side, run through the door or hallway that connects dark side to light side that operator will open for you. Then look for the pads that are lit up on light side and call out to your operator which ones they need to shoot. Once your operator has shot all the pads, they will send the operator augment up through the terminal. Someone needs to pick that up so that the scanner can send the Scanner augment downstairs. If you're trying to pass the scanner and getting the message augment unavailable, that means a servitor is alive somewhere that is blocking your ability to use the terminal. Kill the servitor to allow the terminal to be used. The person downstairs who was operator now picks up Scanner and uses it to tell everyone else what fuses they need to damage. They're labeled dark left, dark middle, and dark right, and light left, light middle, and light right. The ones lit up are the ones that need to be shot. If your team has enough DPS, then you'll complete the encounter there and move on. If not, the Scanner augment will need to be sent back upstairs and the process repeated. If this is the case, operator will have a little more to do, which we'll discuss in our operator guide. Next, let's check out Atrax. Scanner is extremely important for the Atrax encounter because they are the only person that can see what version of Atrax needs to be stunned and damaged. The wrong callout can cause a team wipe. The Scanner augment will spawn upstairs on a hacker vandal. This can happen on left side, right side, or down in the middle. Pick up Scanner. When Atrax goes to do his wipe mechanic, the one you should damage is glowing bright yellow. Here's the locations and our callouts for Atrax upstairs and downstairs. Once you've damaged Atrax upstairs, the Scanner augment needs to immediately be sent downstairs so your scanner downstairs can pick up the augment. Your downstairs scanner picks up the Scanner augment and does the same. After Atrax has been stunned and damaged downstairs, the augment needs to be sent upstairs. This repeats until you hit the final stand phase. During the final stand, everyone needs to go upstairs to damage Atrax. The set of 4 Atraxes from downstairs come upstairs, totaling 8. Atrax will perform his wipe mechanic in sets of 4, and the second set follows very quickly, so if you can't one-phase the last stand, be prepared to look for the next set. The scanner must quickly call out what Atrax needs to be damaged. The callouts for this tend to get messy, but quickly moving towards the correct one will help your team. It is helpful to have a well that the scanner can stand in to have a good vantage point. Now, let's talk about descent. In the descent encounter, scanner is used to determine which of the 4 boxes the nuclear cores need to be put into. If operator does their job right, there will be 2 cores to deposit each phase. These cores can drop from 2 of these 4 terminals. These cores need to be picked up before the timer runs out, or it causes a team wipe. There's also a radiation debuff that goes up as you are holding the cores. If it hits 10, you will die and drop the core. The scanner augment can spawn on the left side, right side, or middle of the room. 2 of the 4 boxes at the front of the room where the boss spawns will be glowing bright yellow. Surprise, right? Call out which of the 4 boxes are lit up so your teammates know which one to put the nuclear cores into. Here's our callouts for this encounter. There is one new mechanic introduced into this encounter that is important: Suppressor. This is used to stun the boss and allow the cores to be deposited. After the boss is suppressed, one of the 3 augments will be deactivated, meaning the person who was using the augment cannot use it for a period of time. The debuff looks like this. The deactivated augment must be put into the terminal for someone else to grab. We have done this encounter where everyone has a partner they switch with, and in more experienced groups where anyone can pick up any augment and complete the mechanic. There are quite a few rounds of nuclear cores for this encounter, so it's likely that scanner will get deactivated at least once. Rinse and repeat until it's time to jump into the hole. Scanner plays a very similar role in Taniks. The scanner augment will show which boxes the nuclear cores need to be deposited to. The scanner augment always spawns in this section of the boss room. After picking up the scanner augment, check for which boxes are lit up. These are the callouts we use. To get the cores, you'll need to shoot Taniks engines until the cores drop. As the scanner, you'll be responsible for helping to deposit the nuclear cores. You can either drop 2 nuclear cores or all 4 at one time. If you're learning, we suggest dropping 2 cores and pairing up with a teammate to help deliver the core to the right box. After the cores are deposited, it's time to damage Taniks. Be careful not to get hit with the debris flying around him. You'll get 2 damage opportunities if you deposited 2 cores, or 3 if you deposited all 4. In this encounter, the scanner augment can also get deactivated after Taniks is suppressed, so make sure to check your buff after each phase. Rinse and repeat until you beat Taniks. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe.